So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This is going to Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Collective for August 11th, 2026. So let's start with Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is working through the abandonment wound today. And as she lets go of that gunk that keeps her in the state of survival, the Divine Feminine is gaining clarity about where she is still not choosing herself. I feel as though she's dealing with a lot of heavy energy today. And as she lets go of that sadness, anger, and heartbreak, the Divine Feminine is gaining insight into where she is still shrinking herself in order to receive love. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is going through a heart chakra expansion. And I feel as though as she goes through that expansion, her ability to maintain fear-based thinking is getting better. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is no longer responding from a place of woundedness. She is seeing the higher perspective of things, and this is allowing her to really remain in the present moment. I do see the Divine Feminine is working through root chakra blockages right now, and as she goes through those activations, she is letting go of that yes woman template. She is letting go of that woundedness that kept her in that state of survival mode, that kept her playing small. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is also letting go of what no longer serves her. As she adjusts her life to be more in alignment with her true and authentic self, the Divine Feminine is saying sayonara to things and people that no longer satiate her soul. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is also reflecting on what she wants to do. And I do see as she lets go of those manifestation blocks, she is getting ready to jump into a new timeline. And as she lets go of that old timeline, she is getting clarity about how to really make it stick, about how to really be in the moment and to have that reality. And that's what I give for Divine Feminine. So this is what I give for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is clearing blockages around people-pleasing today. And as he clears those people-pleasing trauma, he gets insight into where he is still not choosing himself. I feel as though the Divine Masculine is also working on his internal stability as well. He is letting go of that need to have the external support him. And as he ends up clearing those both money blocks and self-worth blocks, the Divine Masculine is unlearning basing his worth on being a provider. And I feel as though as the Divine Masculine comes home to himself, he is letting go of that fear of not being enough. And this is allowing him to really see where he was self-sabotaging and a connection with the Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine is shifted into a more proactive role. He is no longer operating for the feminine man template like he once did. And I feel as though the Divine Masculine lets go of that old timeline entirely. He's getting clarity about how to lead the connection. I do see the more the Divine Masculine transmutes that passivity, he steps into a more assertive role and therefore becomes more anchored in his divinity. As he lets go of what no longer serves him, the Divine Masculine ends up getting ready to quantum leap. He is closing out that timeline of self-abandonment so that he can choose himself and to really be more consistent as well as lead with direction and purpose. And that's what I give for Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin flames often. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you could DM me or you can reach me to my account link on my page. Payment will be asked at the beginning of the session. I will see you another time. Namaste.